This video is about the Piano Quintet in F minor by César Franck. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. César Franck was a 19th-century composer and organist known for his emotional and complex compositions. His Piano Quintet in F minor is considered one of his greatest chamber music works. Franck created the work in 1879, and it was first performed in Paris in 1880. It is written for piano and string quartet and shows a unique blend of passion and structure. The intensity and depth of the piece make it an important contribution to Romantic music. The Piano Quintet consists of 3 movements, each with a different mood and structure. The first movement, molto moderato quasi lento allegro, begins slowly and develops into a lively and dramatic theme. The second movement, lento, con molto sentimento, is lyrical and sentimental, often considered the heart of the work. The third movement, allegro non troppo ma con fuoco, brings the quintet to a powerful and passionate conclusion. The movements are thematically linked, giving the work a coherent structure. A distinctive feature of the piano quintet is the repeated use of certain musical motifs. These motifs appear in different movements, creating a thematic unity. Particularly striking is an ascending 3-note motif that recurs in all movements. This motif gives the work a distinctive identity and contributes to the dramatic tension. Franck used this motivic work to create an emotional connection between the movements. The piano plays a central role in this work, often leading the musical development. It not only serves as an accompaniment to the strings, but also emerges as a soloist. In the fast passages, the piano displays technical virtuosity, while in the slow sections it develops a warm, expressive timbre. The interaction between the piano and the strings is a central element of the work, creating a dynamic musical conversation. César Franck was strongly influenced by the music of Richard Wagner, and this is also evident in the piano quintet. The work's harmony is rich and complex, with frequent modulations and chromatic turns. This harmonic language creates an intense emotional effect and heightens the dramatic tension. Franck used the extended harmonies to enhance the quintet's expressiveness and create a deep emotional resonance. The Piano Quintet in F minor was received with mixed reactions at its premiere. Some critics praised the emotional qualities and innovative structure of the work. Others, including Franck's contemporary Camille Saint-Saëns, were less enthusiastic and criticized the harmonic boldness. Nevertheless, the work has established itself over time as a classic of chamber music. Today, it is often considered one of the best piano quintets of the 19th century. The piano quintet offers performers many opportunities to bring their own musical style to the piece. The tempos and dynamics can vary depending on the interpretation, which leads to different performances. Some musicians emphasize the dramatic aspects, while others highlight the lyrical passages. The balance between the piano and the strings is also an important point that influences the overall effect. This keeps the work exciting and lively. The Piano Quintet in F minor has a significant place in the history of chamber music. It shows how Romantic music broke the boundaries of traditional forms and found new ways of expression. Franck's work inspired many composers after him, who admired his motivic work and harmonic boldness. It stands in a line with the great piano quintets by Schumann, Brahms, and Dvorak and remains an integral part of the chamber music repertoire. César Franck left behind a rich musical legacy, including his Piano Quintet in F minor. His works influenced a generation of composers, particularly in France. Franck's style, characterized by emotional depth and thematic unity, remains an important part of Romantic music. His Piano Quintet impressively demonstrates his ability to bring complex musical ideas into a compelling form. It remains a masterpiece that moves and inspires musicians and listeners alike.